back everyone, Deviling05 here. So today's game review is Heidelberg 1693. This is a 2D side-scrolling action shooter game. After completing the game, here are my thoughts and what the game has to offer. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. You play as a musketeer, somewhat. You have a saber for a 2-hit combo, also as a double jump attack, and a rifle that fires one shot. It does take a few seconds to reload the gunpowder, so it does leave you vulnerable. Take that in mind. You won't be shooting really fast in this game. You will find other ammo as you explore and hearts to recover your gunpowder and your life. You can only carry a certain amount of HP and ammo. What makes this game great for me, it has an arcade style gameplay to it. If this was released back in the early 90s, it would have cashed big, a lot of quarters in the arcade. You will die a lot here. The tricky part is reaching a save point. When your character dies, you will start from that save point as you would have entered the stage from the beginning. One heart and normal ammo. Take that in mind. All the life and upgrades of guns. There will be moments when it does get frustrating to pass a few enemies. When you're seeing all these creatures and guns and everything, it's all about trial and error. It may look somewhat impossible, but it's all about taking your time, calculating, and getting rid of one enemy at a time, not all of them at the time, or trying to avoid all of them. There are other rifles you will equip that fire 3 hits, or a cannon that shoots when it bursts into 3 hits. Once you die, you go back to your normal rifle when you start the new stage. Take that in mind. Even if you find like a demon rifle that fires 3 missiles, once your character dies, you will start back with your normal rifle. But you can pick that weapon up again. Enemies here somewhat respawn a bit. Most take 1 hit or 2 hits from your rifle or your saber. And others will take around 7 or 8 hits, like these that cast thunder. These are really trouble sometimes. So don't waste your ammo, use your sword sometimes. It's just best because your rifle is mostly used to target long-range enemies or creatures that fire projectiles at you. Because some creatures here or humans have rifles or cannons or spells, it's best to save the ammo for them. And some will sometimes drop their ammo or their weapon they were using against you. As you're walking on each stage, you will see hanging bodies. Hitting them will reward you with 1 ammo or heart sometimes. So if you're feeling low on health or in ammo, hit one of these dead bodies that's just hanging right there. All areas have a nice creepy look to them. Details are there, you just have to look close and you can spot them sometimes that you couldn't see them because you were busy avoiding or hitting all these creatures, but they really did put a lot of details here. There are hidden weapons. Whenever you strike a wall and see blood coming from it, that's a hidden enemy that will reward you with a weapon or a sub-weapon. These weapons sometimes are actually way more better than the ones you're currently seeing in plain sight. So try to find these hidden enemies if you're having a tough time passing a certain part of that area. Bosses here summon creatures or have projectiles. They all follow a pattern. They will add a few moves when their life bar is almost half. So try to remember what's gonna come after the first attack and what's gonna come after the second attack so you can avoid them or counter and land a few hits. Or reload your gunpowder. There are also these ladies you can save. Some will increase your heart by 4 or 5, but the effect will last till you die. There are also doors. You will need to find a key. They're not hidden. Getting to them is sometimes tricky part. Some may unlock a different path to take in the game. Overall guys, the final score for Heidelberg 1693 in my opinion is
well done.
This game is pretty awesome for anyone that misses those arcade days. You put in a lot of quarters just to pass that game. This game reminds me a lot of that. Once you complete the game, you will unlock hard mode and also gallery where you can see some very unique sketches of how the game was also being done. Also the pixel art they were using for all the animations of the bosses and characters. The game would probably take you around 3 to 5 hours to complete, but it's really worth it. I mean, if you're missing, like myself, those arcade moments back in the early 90s, this game is for you. This is Devilink05 signing up. Take care, everyone. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Awesome, you made it to the end of the video. If you'd like to see more gaming and manga videos, please make sure to subscribe and have a great day.